Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa Arrows Post 60 American Legion Baseball. This ball game is being brought to you by our Legion Baseball title sponsor, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King, and by the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, Quality Structures Incorporated, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Sutton's Jewelry, Advent Health Ottawa, and by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Cosentino's Price Chopper, Kansas State Bank, also by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Arvest Bank, CarStar, C.S. Cunningham Construction, and the City of Ottawa. Now, from the Diamond, let's join KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman.
Back here for game number 2 of the day for the Arrows as they take on Sandlot. Game that they need to win after falling in a tough one to the Southeast Missouri Gators 4-3. If they win this one, then they still have a chance, I believe, of finishing in the top half of the bracket of this tournament. They'll seed things after this game. This is the final game of the first day. Let's give you the starting lineup for the Arrows. Leading off, playing in center field, Wyatt Johnston. Pitching and batting second, Brett Hadel. Batting third and doing the catching, Wayne Laurie. Hitting fourth will be the shortstop, Cole Swanson. First baseman, Ryan Laurie, bats fifth. Hitting sixth, playing third base, Aiden Michael. Michael Hull plays second base and bats seventh. Hitting eighth, extra hitter, Ty Gambrell. Tanner Gould is in right field, batting ninth and hitting 10th, the left fielder, Logan Sterling. Now, we have batting order for Sandlot, but we don't have positions, so we're going to just do the best we can. Wyatt Johnston will stand in as the Arrows again are the visiting team here in this ball game. Left-hander on the mound, and the first pitch of the game is a fastball for a strike. Johnston, Hadel, and Wayne Laurie here in the first. Ground ball up the middle, fielded by the second baseman, and he'll throw low, and safe at first will be Johnston. First baseman unable to dig that throw out. So the Arrows have a leadoff man on. Now Brett Hadel. Brett had a hit, a double in the sixth, came around to score the tying run before Ottawa lost it in the bottom half of the sixth. Fastball to Hadel is nubbed off the bat. It's caught, and Johnston will be double off first. Oh no, he's going to get back safely. He's back safely as the first baseman dropped the ball. And the two guys collided out there. First baseman down on his knees. I think he's all right, just a little shaken up as Johnston's scrambling to get back. That was a great catch by the pitcher. Hadel just got that ball no more than about 5 feet off the ground to the left of the pitcher, and he came off the mound and backhanded it. He threw over to first, but the first baseman couldn't hang on. So the break for the Arrows is Johnston still at first with one out now for Wayne Laurie. Laurie had one of the 3 Ottawa hits earlier today. Laurie takes outside. That pitch sailed on the left-hander, 2-0. Check of the runner. 2-0 pitch. Down below the knees, and it gets away from the catcher, and there goes Johnston down to second. 3 balls, no strikes. In for a strike, Lori was taking. Runner second, 1 out, just underway, top of the first. Ground ball right side, second baseman up with it. He'll throw to first in time, 2 down. On to play, Johnston over to third. The batter will be Cole Swanson. Cole had a walk, a run scored, and a stolen base against the Gators. Takes outside, 1-0. Outside corner. It's even a ball and a strike. Up too high to Swanson, 2-1. 2-1 rather. Johnston at third base, 2 away. Outside. Count now 3-1. And outside, ball 4. So Swanson's on, 2 on with 2 out. Here is Ryan Laurie batting for the first time here today. Ryan's average .080, no home runs, a couple of RBIs. Runner goes from first. The pitch is a strike. There'll be no throw. Foul ball, back and out of play. So now Ryan will have to hit on the pitcher's terms, down in the count, 0-2. Strike 3 with a breaking ball, and Laurie knew it. So Ottawa out here in the first. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base. At the end of a half inning of play, the score is Ottawa 0. Sandlot coming to bat. And we're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
You got to the game late, and the only place to park turned out to be a little too close to foul territory. But you're not worried. In fact, you watch the rest of the game before you even go check the damage. How can you be so confident? Your auto insurance is with local State Farm agent Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Sandlot comes to bat here in the bottom half of the first inning. Hamlin, Fry, and Rockhold, the first 3 batters. Defensively for the Arrows in left field, Logan Sterling. Wyatt Johnston's the center fielder. And out in right field, that is Tanner Gould. At third base, Aiden Michael. Cole Swanson's the shortstop. At second base, Michael Hull. And Ryan Laurie at first. Wayne Laurie behind the plate, and right-hander Brett Hadel on the mound for the Arrows, making his 6th appearance. 1 win, one win and 2 losses. He's making his 8th appearance on the season. He has thrown 18 2/3 innings, earned run average of 3.75. He's allowed 16 hits, 12 runs, 10 earned. He's walked 8 and struck out 16. Again, we'll have action for you tomorrow. If it's prior to 12 o'clock, we'll be on KOFO.com due to our commitments to our local churches. Anything played afternoon, though, we'll have on KOFO for you. Hamlin leads things off. He may well be the pitcher. He's a left-handed batter, and I believe it looks similar to the gentleman out on the mound there in the top of the first. Fastball down below the knees. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball, 1-1. Outside and high, 2 balls and a strike. Sharply a ground ball, but at the shortstop, Swanson, and the throw is in time, 1 down. Now Fry, the batter. Fry, also a left-handed hitter. Breaking ball down in the dirt. Fastball, strike called, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom half of the first, a 0-0 ball game. Swing and a miss by Fry, 1-2. Down below the knees, 2-2.
That's why we were ignoring her.
Curveball chopped off the plate, and it'll be a foul ball. Still 2-2 to Fry.
Yeah, I have really nice, like, gradient lines.
Fisted foul over the screen. In a 2-2 pitch, and it's a breaking ball low. Fastball high, ball 4. And a 1-out walk will bring Rockhold to the plate. Rockhold, right-handed batter. Fastball is high. Runner at first, 1 away. Took something off the pitch, swung on and missed. I'm going to have a courtesy runner out there now. So we had time called. Ball and a strike to Rockhold with 1 on, 1 out. Outside. Next pitch is down too low, and it's 38 balls, 1 strike to Rockhold. Strike 2 at the knees. Rockhold had prepared to get rid of the bat, and he's asked to come back. Runner goes, pitch is fouled out of play down the right field line. Sandlot won their opening game against Redbirds Blues 6-2. Outside and high, ball 4, and a couple of walks here with 1 out. Now the batter, Van Fleet. Wayne Laurie out to have a word with Brett Hadel. Pitch to Van Fleet is a foul off, strike 1. Runners lead away from second and first. Pitch is in the dirt, rolls away from Laurie. Runners will move up 90 feet. One and 1 to Van Fleet. Breaking ball down in the dirt, 2 and 1. Hadel not able to get that breaking pitch over. That's usually his bread and butter. Fastball is high. Three balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. High, ball 4 to load the bases. Kyle Altick out of the Ottawa dugout. Levesque will be the batter. I believe he's the first baseman. Ottawa's going to waste no time. They're going to change pitchers right here. So with the score 0-0, Michael Hull will be brought in to pitch, and we'll take a 1-minute break. This is Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Dr. Mike Hyatt, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
People in the United States will suffer at least 1 or 2 episodes of debilitating back pain in their life. You know, we see an epidemic in prescription medication abuse and overdose. Chiropractic is a natural, hands-on, patient-centered health care treatment for low back pain, for neck pain, for mid-back pain. We're an alternative to having to take medications. We're an alternative to having to have surgery.
For your free consultation, call 785-242-4100.
Don't miss the party of the summer. Dustin Evans and the Good Times Band rocking the arena at the Franklin County Fair on Friday, July 19th. Tickets are on sale for only $10 at Kansas State Bank, Smoke Creations, Mugshot, CMI, and Home Base. Also online at eventbrite.com. Hear originals from Dustin Evans and the Good Times Band and covers from George Strait to Springsteen, Journey to Johnny Cash. Get your tickets now for Dustin Evans and the Good Times Band Friday, July 19th at the Franklin County Fair. From the Franklin County Fair Board and KOFO.
Michael Hull, the new pitcher for Ottawa, making his 6th appearance, 1 win, no losses, an earned run average of 0.89. He's thrown 15 and 2/3 innings, allowed 7 hits, 5 runs, 2 earned. He's walked 11 and struck out 14. He faces Levesque here with the bases loaded, 1 out, right-handed batter, and it's inside, almost hit him. Fastball high, 2-0. Royals trailing the Blue Jays 5-4, top of the 9th. KC has the runner on first with nobody out. Outside, 3-0 now. The Arrows fell behind 3-0 in the game against the Gators. They certainly don't want to do that again here in this contest. And high, ball 4. So Levesque will walk. Oh, they're going to say he swung at the pitch. He swung at it after the pitch was in the glove. And I got a piece of the bat on a pitch up over his head. So now the count is full. Well, let's see if Holt can come back here. 3-2. Fisted foul back to the screen. Well, I got the feeling that Levesque did not want the walk. Again, the 3-2 from Hull. And it's high, ball 4. So now the walk brings the run home, and it's 1-0. The batter is Ferguson. Ferguson, right-handed batter. Hull will work from the windup here. And Michael really struggling with his release point, that way high. Laurie out to have a word with him. Sandlot has a run home here in the bottom of the first. Swing and a miss, had him tied up on a pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Come on, Josh. All right, Josh.
Ottawa infield would like a double play ball. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Hole ready, and the 1-2 pitch. In the dirt. Now the 2-2 to Ferguson. Swinging, and he fouls it back of the plate, and the ball is out of play. Both the Laurie brothers went back to take a look at it, but had no play. Still 2-2. Bases loaded, 1 out, or run home here for Sandlot in the first. Up too high, 3-2. And now the payoff pitch. Lined to the left, base hit. One run is in, and they'll hold the runner at third. Two to nothing, and now Ellerman is the batter. Pitch from Hole is high. Strike called. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Hadel, by the way, is still in the ball game. He's out at second base, so he and Hole just traded positions. Fastball high, 2-2. Bases juiced with 1 away. Inside and almost hit him. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Ellerman after a pitch up in the zone. 2 outs. And now the batter, Cameron. Line the pitch way outside. Unfamiliar mound for these Ottawa pitchers. It took Mundell a little bit of time to get himself righted in the first game today. Ground ball to first. Lori's up with it. Steps on the bag to prevent any further damage. The Sandlot comes up with 2 runs, 1 hit, no Ottawa errors, and 3 left on base. At the end of 1, it's Sandlot 2 and Ottawa nothing. We'll be back in 30 seconds, and you're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Hi, I'm Jack with Arvest Bank. My goal today? Play an epic drum solo. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that. Maybe I should have let an expert help me accomplish my goal. And for your financial goals, Arvest is the expert. We can help you rock out buying a new home in no time. Get pre-qualified in person or on your phone. When it comes to your finances, trust the experts. Trust Arvest, Equal Housing Lender.
So again, the Arrows have spotted the opponent runs to move to the second base. Ottawa will send to the plate Aiden Michael Hole, and Ty Gambrell here in the second. Fry is the pitcher for the Sandlot Ball Club. We've been able to determine a few of the players where they're at. Rockhold the third. Ferguson is at shortstop. Levesque is the first baseman. Aiden Michael will lead off the second for the Arrows. Aiden in the earlier game had a double. Also walked in 3 plate appearances. Fry winds, and the pitch to Michael. Breaking balls down in the dirt. Arrows stranded 2 in the first. Fastball in there, strike 1. 9 base runners stranded in the game against the Gators, and those all coming in the first 4 innings. Strike 2, hit the outside corner. Low and outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Michael waits. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Inside. And low ball 4, so Michael draws the leadoff walk. Batter is Michael Hull. Michael had a sacrifice fly, also a walk, 0 for 2 otherwise against the Gators. Outside. One 0 pitch, a strike. Check of the runner, 1-1 pitch. That ball smoked into left field, but right there, it'll drop in front of the left fielder. And Michael down to second. I thought the left fielder looked like he was going to have a play on that ball, but it died and it bounced in front of the fielder for a single for Hull. 2 on with nobody out. Here's Ty Gambrell. Ty 0 for 2 was hit by a pitch against the Gators. Lefty against lefty here. And the pitch in there for a strike. Michael out at second, Hull at first. Foul ball up the first base line, 0-2. Nothing Sandlot here in the top of the second. If you are just joining us, Arrows lost the first game of the day against the Southeast Missouri Gators 4-3. Breaking ball low. Good waist pitch there, but Gambrell was not biting. Foul ball. This one will drift out of play over the third base dugout. Stretch. 1-2 pitch. Struck him out swinging. So 1 out now, Tanner Gould. Tanner 0 for 2 with a walk against the Gators. In the dirt, nice stop by the catcher. Slowly hit ground ball up the third baseline. It will veer off foul, though. That ball had some spin toward foul territory, and count 1-1 to Gould. Royals tied up the ball game in the ninth. It's in the bottom of the ninth now. Blue Jays have the winning run on with nobody out. Stretch. 1-1 pitch. Went around. Well, what in the world was that? Gould thought he'd struck out. Now they got a runner in a rundown. And here comes a runner toward the plate. He's going to score. Well, that's a weird situation right there. I had the count only at 1-1, but yeah, Gould had started toward the dugout like he'd struck out. They got Hull in a rundown. Michael went to third while in the rundown, and then after they made the tag out, he came in to score. Hull is out at first base. That play going 2-4-3. So 2 outs in the inning and nobody on. The count to Gould is what?
What's the count, Blue?
Got a full count to Gould. And high and outside. According to the umpire, that's ball 4. Now, I didn't have that. I had 1 and 2 coming into that. But he is the official arbiter here. So Logan Sterling will bat now. Logan hitting 160, no homers, 2 RBIs. Takes a strike at the knees. So the Arrows got a run in kind of an odd way there. But they kind of ran themselves out of perhaps more. Swing and a miss by Sterling, 0-2.
We'll go with that.
No balls, 2 strikes. And around he went, strike 3. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left. At the end of an inning and a half, Sandlot 2 and Ottawa 1, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Do you know if your AC is ready to beat the heat this summer? You can find out by calling Adamson Brothers today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Bottom half of the second inning. Thompson will lead things off for Sandlot. Then we're going to have to see what happens after that. They've got all their players listed here. Thompson is the 9th person in the order. Arrows play at least 1 game tomorrow. They'd like to win this one and possibly get into the championship side of the bracket. If they would win, they'd have the tiebreak on Sandlot. With just the 1-run loss earlier to the Gators, you would have to think that they would have a tie break there possibly, but they've got to get the job done in this ball game. Thompson, the batter. Pitch from Michael Hull. Swing and a miss. Outside, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball stayed high. Foul back. Now 2-2. Hole ready. And the 2-2 pitch. Reaching for it, he fouled it out of play. A little bit high with the breaking ball. Full count. Another foul back to the screen. Still a 3-2 count. Another foul ball. So Thompson and Hull in a battle. Pop foul near the first base dugout. Everybody giving chase, but it's in the dugout. This next pitch will be the 10th of the at-bat. Another 3-2 pitch, and it hit him.
Way to wear it.
Let's go, Darius.
Now the batter, Merkins.
Come on, Martin. Let's go, Andrew.
Rock 1-2. Go, Marcus.
Right-handed batter. Runner leads away from first. Pitch a strike. Runner goes, pitches high, throw to second base is not in time. He slid under the tag. The throw and the runner got there at exactly the same time, but the tag was high. Runner in scoring position, still nobody out. Hadel a little bit shaken up on that play, trying to walk it off. Next pitch is high. Check the runner at second, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Two balls, two strikes. Runner at second. Nobody out. Outside and high. Seven of the 10 batters have had full counts here in this ball game for Sandlot. Bluff moved to second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. One out. And now another batter, and this one evidently is Brigman. Called strike. Runner leads away from second. The 0-1 pitch inside. 2-1 Sandlot, bottom half of the second inning. Game moving at a snail's pace. Up too high with the breaking pitch, 2-1. Long hesitation, the pitch. Chopped up the first base line, veering off foul. Stretch by hole, 2-2 pitch. Strike three called. Got him looking. Okay, now here's another batter. This is Scott. This is beyond my comprehension because you're not supposed to be batting any more than 10. This is the 12th man. Called strike. Outside and high, 1-1. We'll bat one more before we go back to the top of the order. Up too high, 2 balls and a strike. And 3-1 on a high fastball. Strike 2, full count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So that retires a side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. At the end of 2, Sandlot 2 and Ottawa 1. And we'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You know how doctors refer you to specialists when you need specific care? Well, I'm about to do the same thing. When you need concrete work done, you need someone who specializes in concrete work. And that's C.S. Cunningham. Licensed and insured. And good. Take a look at all the great things they've done and done right. It's all right there on their Facebook page for everyone to see. Then give them a call. Free estimates, top-notch results. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
Arrows have the top of the order up here in the third. Johnston, Hadel, and Laurie. Corbin Fry, the left-hander, on the mound. Arrows next week, 2 at Garnett on Tuesday, 2 at Oskaloosa on Wednesday, and then nothing until the next Monday. Wyatt Johnson reached on an error his first time up. Our title sponsor of Legion Baseball on KOFO is Keith King, your State Farm agent in downtown Ottawa. He's at 111 South Main. Give him a call at 242-9435 for help with home, life, auto, and renter's insurance. Johnston takes away, ball one. Strike call over the outside corner. Pitch up too high, 2 balls, 1 strike. Low and away, 3 balls, 1 strike. Foul back to the screen. Johnston had a good cut. Here's the 3-2 to Johnston. Ground ball to short, and a bad hop over the shortstop's head on into left field for a hit. Well, the shortstop, Ferguson, was in position, but that ball took a wicked hop over his head. So Johnston's on, second hit for the Arrows. The batter will be Brett Hadel, who popped out to the pitcher in the first on an odd play. Grounded foul past third base coach Kyle Altick. A 1 pitch. Hit in the air, shallow center. Everybody giving chase. Center fielder will get there and make the catch. 1 out. Batter Wayne Laurie. Wayne bounced out to the second baseman his first time up. Johnson in the lead at first. Pitch is high and outside. That ball hit in left field. Base hit, Wayne Laurie. Johnston will stop at second. 2 on with 1 out. Now Cole Swanson, who walked and stole a base in the first. Arrows now with 3 hits. Laurie will give way to Brody Mundell as a courtesy runner. Pride of the belt. Pitch to Swanson. Little looper over the pitcher's head. Tough play, and it'll be second base. The second baseman had the ball roll right to him, and he was on the bag, and Mundell is out on the force play. The ball hit the turf, kind of veered back toward the second base bag, and runners now at the corners for Ryan Laurie, who was called out on strikes in the first. Fouls this one out of play, strike 1. Well, suffice it to say, we've seen some odd baseball here in this game. 0-1 pitch. Outside, delayed steal attempt. They'll just let Cole Swanson walk on into second base, and now they throw behind him, and he's out. Man, that is just poor base running right there. He was trying to draw a throw, but then he kind of lollygagged it into second base. They threw, and they got him. Play will end up going 1-4, and the inning is over. No runs for the Arrows, 2 hits, 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of the third. The score, Sandlot 2, Arrows 1, and we're back in 30 seconds. This is Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Kramer Pharmacy, your local hometown pharmacy, makes it easy for you to pick up or drop off your prescription during the Legacy Square construction. Park at their designated stalls or near 134 South Main and call 242-0240. They'll bring your prescription right out or pick up your written script.
Technology, mobile banking. I totally heart my bank.
Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Bottom of the third inning. Sandlot leads 2-1. Fenton will be the first batter here. We appreciate the information that this is a USSSA tournament, which allows you to bat as many players as you wish to. This is Lane Fenton. My problem is I don't have enough room in my scorebook for that many batters. Right-handed batter. Michael Hull back to work. Swing and a foul tip. Down to the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Arrows lost the earlier game today 4-3. Trailing this one 2-1. Strike 2 called. Breaking ball to dirt, 2-2 now. Up and in, full count. And another batter with a full count on him. Low ball 4. Now back to the top of the order for Hamlin. Thrown out by the shortstop Swanson his first time up. Throw to first, runner back. Outside corner, 0-1. And I got a piece of him. Hamlin is hit by a pitch, put runners at first and second, nobody out. Now Corbin Fry, who walked and scored in the 2-run first. Stretched by Hull. Pitch is high. upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. Runners lead away from second and first. In there for a strike, Fry was taking. Hole comes to the plate. Strike 2 called. Vinton at second base, Hamlin at first. 2-2 to Fry. Swing and a miss, got him. So that is strikeout number 5 for Michael Hull. 1 out in the inning, now Rockhold, who walked and scored in the first. Pitch from Hull, up too high. Bluff moved to second base. Up high. 2-0 to Rockhold. 2-1 Sandlot, bottom half of the third. Swing and a miss. Throw behind the runner at second. He's back safely. Fouled off the mask of the catcher. 2-2. Stretch. And the 2-2 pitch. Line drive to the pitcher. They'll throw to second base, double play. So the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base at the end of 3. Sandlot 2, Ottawa 1. And we'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Advent Health Ottawa invites you and your friends to register for the Movin' for Life Ransom 5K Run and Sand Volleyball Tournament on August 3rd. For more information and registration, visit adventhealthottawa.com and click on Classes and Events. Advent Health Ottawa, helping you feel whole.
Save time and hassle later by checking your vehicle now to be sure all of your lights and signals are in working order, adjust mirrors, and check your tire pressure. This reminder from CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Game moves to the top of the 4th inning. For the Arrows, it'll be Ryan Laurie, Hayden Michael, and Michael Hull. Looks like we've got some defensive changes for Sandlot, but I've struggled the entire ball game knowing where the players were and who they were. First baseman is now Cameron. Looks like, and I'm not sure what the scorebook's telling me on this one gentleman's name. Is it Mertens? We will have a new catcher also. got a delay as the new catcher is coming out, and that is Van Fleet. Arrows lost 4-3 to the Gators. Trail here 2-1. So Fry, the starter, ends up going 3 innings. He allows 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned. He walked 3 and he struck out 3. Ryan Laurie was at the plate when Swanson was out trying to steal second. He actually had the bag stolen. They let him have it, and then he slowed up, and then they threw behind him and got him. So Laurie up to start the 4th. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Off-speed pitch is low, 1-1. Swing and a miss by Laurie, 1-2. One-two pitch. Down too low. Laurie waits. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss and a ball in the dirt. One down. Now Aiden Michael. Aiden drew a walk and scored the Ottawa run in the 2nd inning. Pitch to him. That ball hit in left center field, and there's nobody there. That one's going to get in for extra bases. Michael around first on his way to second, and he will have a double. So the tying runs out at second base. Here's Michael Hull, who singled to left his first time. Hit number 4 for Arrows. The Arrows, that's more than they had in the game against the Gators. Pitch low. Stretch. The 1-0 pitch. Low. 2 balls, no strikes. Hull takes inside. Hull has to step outside the box. He's ahead in the count here, 3-0. Check of the runner. The pitch. Ball 4 low. So that puts the lead runner on. The batter will be Ty Gambrell, who struck out swinging his first time. Facing a right-hander this time around. Big gap on the right side of the infield. Pitch taken low and inside. Michael will runner at second, Hull at first. And outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Two 0 pitch. Down below the knees. Pitcher stares in for a sign. 3-0 pitch. Low ball 4, and that loads him up.
Take a breather, Drew. Relax.
The batter is Tanner Gould. Tanner walked his last time up, but was involved in a bizarre play. With runners at first and second, he thought he struck out, had headed toward the dugout, or actually, I'm not sure, and then I think the runner at first, Michael Hole, thought that he had walked, and he took off towards second base. They threw behind him, got him in a rundown, and by the time that was finally recorded, Aiden Michael had scored all the way from second base. So Gould up with the bases loaded, 1 out here. Outside, 1-0.
Look at Drew.
Down in the dirt. 2 balls and no strikes. Infield at short and second looking for a double play ball. There's a strike at the knees. The infield at the corners on the infield grass. They will play at the plate if they have an opportunity. Fouled back by Gould. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well, big pitch coming up here. The pitcher does not want to run this count full. Ball 3 in the dirt. Full count to Gould. Michael at third, Hole at second, Gambrell at first with 1 out. And the payoff pitch. Low, oh, strike 3. That pitch was almost picked up off the ground. So Gould is rung up. 2 outs in the inning. And Logan Sterling, the batter. Logan struck out his first time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I'm sorry for my
Oh, 1 pitch. Up too high. They'll throw behind the runner at third. Here he comes for the plate, and he's caught in a rundown. And now bad throw. Here comes Michael down the line. He will score. Michael Hole around third. He's going to try to score, and there'll be no throw. So the Arrows have taken the lead 3-2. Gambrell's now out at second base.
Everybody just calm down. We can still get this. All right, start over.
Next pitch to Sterling. It's up too high.
Come on, girl, you got this.
Pitcher's pitching from the windup. Gambrell will not have a play. Gambrell steals third. The pitcher didn't see him. He was going into his windup. He stepped off the rubber, but it was too late. Heads up base running there by Gambrell, who gets a stolen base. Strike 2 called. Throw to third, runner back. Line drive, that'll be caught by the second baseman. Ottawa out in the fourth, but they take the lead. 2 runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left. We'll move to the bottom of the fourth inning. It's Ottawa 3, Sandlot 2. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
Well, the Arrows lead for the first time today, 3-2, as Sandlot comes to bat in the fourth. It'll be Van Fleet, Levesque, and Ferguson. Michael Hull has been on since the first. He has thrown 66 pitches to this point. Of course, anytime you're in a tournament of this nature, pitches are at a premium. Pitchers are at a premium. Brody Mundell went the entire way in the first game of the day. The tough luck losing pitcher. Corey Van Fleet will lead off the fourth. He drew a walk in the first. Right-handed batter in. And Hull's pitch. Foul back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off the chest protector of the home plate umpire. Wayne Laurie will wisely walk the ball back out to Hull. The two guys behind the plate are always in peril. And that one caught the home plate umpire right in the chest protector. Two-strike pitch, way outside. One-two to Van Fleet. Strike 3 called on inside corner. That's 6 strikeouts now for Hull, 1 out in the inning. Here's Levesque, who walked and drove home a run back in the first. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Oh, 1 delivery. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Two-strike pitch. Went right after him, and he struck him out. 2 away, and now Josh Ferguson, the batter. Ferguson drove home a run with a single to left his first time up. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Bases empty, 2 outs. Ottawa leads 3-2 in the bottom of the 4th. Foul back to the screen. It's 1-2 now to Ferguson.
No, that was the end of the, that was the bottom end. Yeah, we were visitors over there too.
Ferguson waiting. Here's Hole's 1-2 delivery. Up too high with the fastball. 2-2 now.
Oh, I thought that was
Outside with a breaking ball. Full count.
All right, Josh. Good eye. Swing it for a good one. Gotta get the first.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Michael Hole strikes out the side. 8 in the ball game now. And Sandlot goes in order here in the 4th. And at the end of 4 innings of play and the time limit, so the Arrows have won it. The final score here, Ottawa 3 and Sandlot 2. Or is it the time limit? Hang on a second. It must be still time. 11 minutes. I'm not sure why those guys thought that it was over, but they started out dugout like they thought it was. We'll take a 30-second break then. We'll be back with more. Ottawa leads 3-2, and this is Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Have you ever walked into a business and been treated so well by the people that work there, you can tell they were meant to do what they do? That's what you feel when you walk into Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. For more than 50 years, you've been treated with personal service and attention while being shown the best in high-quality jewelry and accessories. If you want to drive out of town, be treated like a number so an associate can make a commission, and walk out with jewelry like everybody else, go right ahead. But for a unique jewelry buying experience, walk into Sutton's Jewelry at 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5:30, Saturdays 10 to 2.
Another new pitcher now for the Sandlot team. This is Cutter Thompson, another left-hander. Let's see what else we've got out there now. Still Ferguson at short, Rockhold at third. The second baseman is Brigman. And let's see if our original catcher is back behind the plate. Arrows are going to send the top of the order up here in the 5th. Wyatt Johnston, Brett Hadel, and Wayne Laurie. Arrows took the lead in the 4th. A one-out double by Aiden Michael. Michael Hull and Ty Gambrell each walked, and then Michael drew a throw from the catcher and headed for the plate. It was an ill-advised play, but the catcher eventually made a wild throw, which not only allowed Michael, but Hull to score. Ottawa's run in the second inning was also a bizarre situation. Talked about that just a few minutes ago. Hey, don't forget the Legion Baseball Coaches Show each Wednesday afternoon at 12:20 here on KOFO as Derek Chappell talks to the coaches and the players. 12:20 each Wednesday afternoon, live from Pizza Time in downtown Ottawa. The Arrows Coaches Show on KOFO. Wyatt Johnston, 1 for 2, a single back in the 3rd.
All right, Sandlot. Come on, Cutter. 3 up, 3 down.
Pitch to Johnston is up too high.
Yes, I wish I would have taken a nap.
Thompson from the stretch. Pitch a strike at the letters. 1-1 pitch. Curve caught the inside corner, 1-2. Foul tip held by the catcher, strike 3. One out. Here's Brett Hadel. Brett has popped to the pitcher and fly to center. Thompson's pitch high and outside. One-0 pitch. Low to Hadel. 2 balls and no strikes. Base is empty, 1 away. Grounded off the pitcher's glove. Fielded by Ferguson. Will have to hurry now, and the throw gets away from the first baseman, and safe at first is Hadel. It'll be an infield single for Brett Hadel. The batter will be Wayne Laurie, who singled to left his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Arrows now with 5 hits in the game. Pitch up too high. They'll throw behind the runner. And back safely is Hadel. Inside to Laurie, 2-0. Outside, another throw behind the runner, and back safely is Hadel. Three balls, no strikes, so Laurie can be very selective here. Strike called, another throw behind Hadel, and he's back. Count now 3-1. One out, one on. Swing and a miss. Now the count full to Laurie. Long hesitation. The pitch struck him out. So Laurie down on strikes, 2 outs. The batter is Cole Swanson. Time called. Visit to the mound from the dugout. Sandlot got 2 runs in the first. Ottawa got 1 in the second and 2 more in the fourth. If we haven't hit it already, we are nearing the time limit. Which would mean Ottawa would need to hold in the bottom of the inning to pick up the win. Cole Swanson is 0 for 1 with a walk. Fastball for a strike. Breaking ball is high, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Thompson is bringing some heat out there. He's ahead of Swanson, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner goes, swing and a miss, and the inning is over. No runs for the Arrows, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th, Ottawa 3 and Sandlot 2. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.gov. You can sign up for city alerts and city news, report an issue you'd like to see taken care of, even pay your bill online. It's where the city and citizens come together online at ottawaks.gov.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission is your place for activities and other programs designed to keep the members of our community active and healthy. Visit us at the GOT building or online at orcottawaks.org to see recreation options for all ages. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bring recreation to life.
Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm insurance agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
For Sandlot here in the fifth, it'll be Ellerman, Cameron, and Thompson if anybody gets on Merlin's. A.J. Ellerman struck out against Hull back in the first inning. He's 0 for 1. Left-handed batter. Pitch from Hull is high. Popped it up, foul territory, and it'll be out of play. Ball and strike to Ellerman. Here's the 1-1 pitch down in the dirt. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Hole ready. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out swinging. And 1 out. Batter is Cameron. Bounced out to the first baseman his first time up. Pitch to Cameron's way outside. Hole rubbing up a baseball now. Check this swing. The pitch was high, 2-0. Grounder to short. Swanson's up with it. And the throw in time, 2 down. Batter is Cutter Thompson. He was hit by a pitch after fouling off 4 3-2 pitches. Hold to the wind. And the pitch. Outside, ball 1. Time called now by the batter. Hole working quickly today. 1-0 pitch. Strike called. Went around. Oh, they say no swing. Pitch was high, 2-1.
All right, Cutter.
I think the umpire called a strike, 1-2. Up too high. 2-2 now. Popped it up, foul, and out of play. So Thompson staying alive. 2 outs, nobody on. Ottawa leads 3-2 here in the bottom of the 5th. Inside, ball 3.
Right here, Cutter. Go, 2-3.
Ball 4 high. The tying run is on.
You got this, Drew. Watch it.
Here's Merlin. Struck out swinging his first time up. Safe lead for Thompson at first. He goes, pitches high. Laurie's throw to second is not in time. He got around the tag. So now the tying run in scoring position. 1-0 to Merlins. Deep breath for Hull. Up too high, 2-0. Thompson leads away at second. 2-0 pitch. Right through there.
Go, Drew. Come on, Drew. You got this. Go, 12. Come on. We're now driving.
Here's the stretch. 2-1 pitch. Up and in. Hull does not want to put the winning run on base. He'll need to come in with this one. And it's high, ball 4. So 2 on with 2 outs. Kyle Altick out of the Ottawa dugout. And it looks like Ottawa's going to change pitchers. So a pitching change will be made here in the bottom of the 5th with the score Ottawa 3, Sandlot 2. We're back in 1 minute. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
It's late at night. You've been visiting family and you're on your way home. You didn't see the deer in front of you until it was too late. Everyone is safe. Your vehicle did its job and protected you. Now you get to find out if your auto insurance does the same. It will, because you have State Farm Auto Insurance through local agent Keith King in Ottawa.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Many people are finding themselves spending more and more time sitting behind a computer or standing for long hours during the day. Each time we lean forward 60 degrees, the stress placed on our neck is increased dramatically. Bad posture can lead to numbness, pain, tense nerves, and even affect your breathing. Stress on your neck can also lead to tense upper back and shoulder muscles, resulting in frequent headaches due to this poor posture. This is Dr. Sherry Jung at Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. Give us a call today for a no-charge consultation at 785-242-4100.
Aiden Michael brought in to pitch here. Aiden appearing for the 8th time this season, 1 win, 2 losses, an earned run average of 4.36. In 17 2/3 innings, he's allowed 21 hits, 16 runs, 11 earned. He has walked 14 and struck out 21. Ottawa switches some infielders around now. Gambrell's in at second base. And Hadel moves over to third. The batter will be Brigman, who was called out on strikes his first time. Check that. Swanson is at third. Hadel is playing shortstop. Well, you need an out.
Come on, Drew.
Stretched by Michael. Pitch to Brigman. Swing and a miss on a fastball.
Okay, Drew.
One strike pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Thompson at second, Merlin's at first. 2 strikes to count to Brigman. Runner goes. Strike 3 call, and the ball game is over. In the 5th for Sandlot, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. And the final score, Ottawa 3, Sandlot 2. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Hi, I'm Jack with Arvest Bank. My goal today? Play an epic drum solo. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that. Maybe I should have let an expert help me accomplish my goal. And for your financial goals, Arvest is the expert. We can help you rock out buying a new home in no time. Get pre-qualified in person or on your phone. When it comes to your finances, trust the experts. Trust Arvest, Equal Housing Lender.
It is good to know your AC is ready for the summer. Before it gets hot, call Adamson Brothers for a spring tune-up today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Kramer Pharmacy, your local hometown pharmacy at 134 North Main, encourages you during the Legacy Square construction to use their free citywide at-home delivery. Call Kramer Pharmacy 242-2055 and visit KramerRx.com and download their free mobile app.
Some things just don't stand the test of time. The Ulmerton Tower, the Hans Dickinson Museum of Fine Arts, the Richfield International Blimport. Never heard of these places? That's because they're not there. But if C.S. Cunningham had built them, they'd all be household names by now. Speaking of households, how's your foundation holding up after this winter? Call C.S. Cunningham to take a look for free. Concrete that's concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Well, the Arrows win it in 5 innings, 3-2. Sandlot got a couple of runs in the first. A bases loaded walk and a single plating those 2 runs. Ottawa got a run scoring on a rundown play in the second inning and then got 2 more in the fourth on a throwing error. And the pitching was outstanding. Michael Hull went 4 1/3, struck out 9, and Aiden Michael with 3 wickedly thrown fastballs retired Brigman for the final out, and he picks up the save. Line score looks like this: 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, 5 left for the Arrows, 2 runs, 1 hit, 2 errors, and 7 left on base for Sandlot. Michael Hull is the winning pitcher. His record now 2-0, with the save going to Aiden Michael, his first. The losing pitcher for Sandlot was, let's see, that would have been Merlin's in relief. So we don't right now know when Ottawa will play. We're going to try to find out that information. We'll let you know tomorrow morning at the very latest. It's still possible Ottawa could play a 9 o'clock game, but with the win here, I think it's more likely that they might play at 11. So again, keep your radios tuned to KOFO. If we're before noon, remember, we'll be on KOFO.com. Again today, the Arrows lose in walk-off fashion to the Southeast Missouri Gators 4-3, and they beat Sandlot 3-2. And this is Gary Bateman saying so long from Hazelwood, Missouri.